Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amaya. This is Amaya's podcast, and I talk about whatever I feel like talking about for the week. I do this just every Friday. This is Ludo. Say hi, Ludo. Yeah, it's my son. So, for today, I don't ever really have a plan. I just talk about whatever I want to talk about, but a recurring theme for this week would be probably, I don't even know how to put it, like adult temper tantrums. It's probably not the right word for it, but also just a heads up, I hope my video doesn't cut off and my ring light stays on, but you know, I'm running out of space on my phone. I don't know how content creators do this, and I just forgot to charge the ring light from last week, and I did that last week too. It is still alive somehow, just sitting on the floor, you know, but nobody's perfect here, and we're all human. Okay, now that I got that out the way, I want to talk about temper tantrums. What I'm describing really is just like those periods of time where you're just extra sloppy, at least myself. Life just been lifing recently. I mean, it always does. I'm never free from it. Maybe one day. But, you know, if I'm still alive, God's not done with me. So I embrace it and I alchemize it. And just recently, things have not been perfect as a Virgo stellium. I've just been honestly unlearning the fact that nothing will ever be perfect or go how I expect it or 100% my way. But the fact that I keep showing up is all that really matters and all I needed to learn. You know, just since 2026, I feel like I've just been like going with the flow and letting life do its thing. Like, my schedule, my days, I feel like sometimes aren't mine right now as much as I want them to be. I feel like things just get thrown my way and I show up where I want to show up and where I can and how I can. Not in a horrible way, it's just like so much new stuff is going on, and we are just going into the year of the fire horse. Today is February 19th as I'm speaking, and February 17th was the Chinese New Year, so it's coming in hot, very hot after the year of the snake that we just had last year, and it definitely changed a lot of things. The year of the snake, if you're not sure where, the best way I could put it in what I understand is it was a closing out of cycles. It was the year of the 9, and we go in cycles of 1 through 9. So it was the last year of a 9-year cycle basically, and with the snake you're shedding your old layers of what you need to become for this new beginning year of the 1, which is 2026. I think we're going into a Capricorn year, if I'm not. I think last year was a Sagittarius year. So, fuck Sagittarius is not for real, but yeah, for real. I'll stand on that for now. Until somebody proves me wrong. Prove me wrong, Sages. Prove me wrong. One of y'all needs to stand up and do right. So much has been happening. Stuff that I couldn't even predict, and it just kind of like definitely is stretching me. And one thing I do know and believe and stand on is that, let's say you're manifesting or praying or like hoping for things to turn out, your situation and turn out how you want it to. Like, let's say financially you want more money, $1 million. God's gonna turn you into that person who can hold and sustain that first, versus just giving you what you want. First of all, to make sure you really want it, because I hear a lot of lottery winners, well, I don't know the real statistic, but lottery winners sometimes can win big and then end up maybe 5 years down the road in an even worse position because they weren't prepared for that money. They don't know what to do with that money. And so versus someone who builds a business and works hard for 10 years on there, and then finally after 10 years, I think it took Jeff Bezos Is that the guy who owns Amazon? Like 9 years before he even got any profit from Amazon. So like stuff like that, where you have to become the person that you want, become the person that can hold what you truly want. And a lot of that has been going on for me right now. A lot, and it's stretching me, it's growing me, but like that's life, and that's what I'm here for. And I'm very, very, very plastic. I'm thinking of the definition of the word plasticity, ability to be shaped, I think is what it is. I have a lot of that. That's all I know. I grew up and moved around so many times that I feel like, I was talking about this yesterday with somebody. I think yesterday. I don't even know what day it is. I just show up. I get scheduled for it's a new job. I get scheduled. I do what I can in between, and I just keep going. I feel like it's making me feel, since I feel so out of control, it makes me feel like sloppy. Like my room is not clean as I want it to be right now. I'm not on top of my laundry. I'm not on top of my diet. I'm not on top of the gym like I want to be. Like life is just life, and those are excuses, yes, but like I'm human. And I think really what I wanted to like dive into more is just like how to give yourself grace, and how I give myself grace and can get back on my horse, because it keeps knocking me off. But I keep getting back up and dusting myself off. But I'm okay still at the same time. I'm not doing the routine. I'm not in a routine, which, like I said, I'm a Virgo, and I really like to be in a routine, and I really thrive when I am. Like I'm just one of those people where it's like, I need an outlet, and I need to, you know what I'm doing and what I'm working towards. I was on a really good run until, I don't even know when it was. Like just shit just be getting thrown my way. And I'm very lucky to have the support system that I do. I think we are all incredibly lucky to be in this day and age of the internet, because if your support system in your circle is not supporting you or growing you, you have access to everybody. Honestly, you have access to like-minded people. Keep following them, keep listening to them, keep reading those books. Like you are doing the right thing, even if your reality isn't showing it yet. I promise you it will. I think this is so crazy. So last year, 2025, I ended a relationship at the beginning of the year, and because I was just too much, and that got me into more like self-improvement stuff, like books, YouTube videos, podcasts, you name it. I was doing it, online courses, everything. My algorithm was like every day I'd be watching a self-help or self-improvement, personal development video every single day, reshaping my subconscious mind. I didn't even realize I was doing that until, I started watching videos that are talking about that stuff. But reprogramming my subconscious, I'm a completely different person. I'm not where I want to be, but like it really helps for me to even be able to recognize what I was doing, what I am doing, what I have been doing. And with it being the year of the snake, it had me realize, who around me isn't going to grow, hasn't been growing, has been holding me back. And like I can't stay around people like that. Like they're not helping me grow. Like you either rise or fall to those standards, or you become the 5 people that are around the closest to you all the time. So like, you got to really look at who you're hanging out with, and who you spend your time with, because you become them. And if it's totally fine if you like where you're at, but nothing really good comes out of your comfort zone. So I've been putting myself out there, and also like cutting off everything that I've ever known, and just jumping into the unknown, leaps of faith. I read a book though last year, The Artist's Way, Julia Cameron. I recommend that to everybody. I don't care who you are. I really like that book. Whatever. Anyway, she said at the beginning, like a little mantra that I deal with is leap and the net will appear. Like just take that leap of faith. A net will appear, even if it's not, you can't see it at all. It's like jumping out of a plane with no parachute, but it's like the Matrix, and you just bounce back up. You'll be fine. But yeah, So a lot of that has been going on, and what's been keeping me like afloat right now, which I took that leap. I quit my job with no backup plan. I lost a lot of friends, lost a lot of my connections and the people I saw on a daily basis. Like, realized that those weren't my friends because then we're not talking anymore after I quit my job. We must not have been friends. So I'm alone. I'm in hermit mode for a few months. I was jobless, and it's my fault. I was unemployed, and I fucking loved it. Being unemployed. I don't like working for the man. I don't like working for somebody else's dream. I like building my own asset outside of that. So because I'm working on my dream, and I think everybody needs to realize how important it is to do the same. Something that will, an investment, like invest into yourself, invest into your assets that aren't, your job is probably not really an asset, but that's another conversation. F these jobs, I've had like 12, and working. Anyway, I did that. I quit, lost a lot of friends, was alone, in the dark. But my mindset, I still had faith. And all you need is the faith of a mustard seed. I'm pretty sure that's what it says in the Bible. I haven't read it yet. But all you need is the faith of a mustard seed. And God will show you, man. All of a sudden, like, things started happening so fast. I started meeting people that actually truly aligned with me. Like, it's got me really excited. Like, even though I keep saying, like, my life is kind of like all over the place right now and I feel sloppy, I'm just running around, like, everything is so brand new to me right now, and I love learning, and I want to, like, I know I'll get better at things. I'm a fast learner. You just gotta show me, and I just gotta keep doing it. I think that's how a lot of people work too. Repetition and practice really is the best way to grow. Just real experience and just showing up every day. Don't give up just because it's hard the first day. I use serving as an analogy for that a lot. Becoming a server at Applebee's 3 years ago, I was so nervous. I wanted it so bad because of the money, but I just was like kind of second guessing it a lot when I started, even though I wanted it so bad. And I got hired and they put me through the process, through training. I was like, oh my God, I have to talk to tables, I have to remember drinks, I have to do all this. It's a lot. And then after like 2-3 weeks of me kind of just being thrown out, we were short staffed and thrown out into the deep end, basically. I'm a big sink or swim kind of person, and I'm a swim. I'm gonna do the breaststroke, butterfly upside down at the same time. I'm gonna dive and I'm gonna do some flips and stuff at the same time, and I might look like I'm drowning for a second, but I was just pranking you. Just kidding. It's okay to not know how to swim, or it's okay to, what do they call it in the swimming? Flail around and stuff and need to catch your breath and look kind of crazy for a little, but then I learned how to swim. And then I learned how to swim really good. That happens with a lot of things, especially jobs. I feel like a lot of jobs right now are short staffed, struggling to keep people. It's because a lot of people are kind of waking up to the bullshit, especially I feel like my generation of like working for somebody else, being told what to do. I hate a lazy boss. Like, side note, side tangent, like, I like a boss. If I'm working a job, first of all, I need this job, I need this income. A lot of us do, at the same time of us building our assets. It teaches you something. If you're there, you're learning something, you still have more to learn. I know that. But maybe what I needed to learn too is how to be a leader, because I see what I don't like in a leader. I do not like a leader who doesn't lead by example. Like, you want to tell everybody what to do, you want to point them here and there, but you're sitting in your office eating, you're fat and lazy. Like, you are not less than, but you are showing me you think that I am less than. I am your help right now, and I'm not the business owner, but when I am in that position, I do not think that I would allow my employees to keep outworking me when I'm getting paid more. I mean, shoot, I can work my way up, and we'll see. Like, I'm speaking from an employee position and not the business owner position, so we'll see. But I think I have had leaders and managers who will get out on the floor with me and clean and talk to guests and be the example that they want to see. Like, and I understand they have different responsibilities, but a lot of it falls back on you more than it falls back on me. And I don't like a fearful environment of being fearful of the owner, being fearful of the boss either. I hate that. Like, everybody's scared, but we're all supposed to be your minions too. Like, what kind of dictatorship? It's America. Just had that realization. It's just an American way of thinking. Not everybody thinks like that, I know, but you know, sometimes I think I'm not cut out to be an employee. I'm not cut out. I just am not one. I'm too much of a free thinker. I'm too smart. I really think respect goes both ways. And, you know, it's hard for me to have respect for people who don't really show it to themselves first. Like, I feel like when you are that person who is lazy and can't even keep up with your employees, do you even respect yourself? How am I supposed to respect you when you are not out here with me, showing me what to do? Ugh, I don't want a job anymore. Anyway, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm building my asset right here, right now. I'm 21 years old, and I urge you, if you're watching this video, I urge you, it is never too late. However old you are right now, start now. Start building an asset. Start building something day to day, ever so slowly, however much time you have to give to it, that will save you from this 9-to-5 shit. Because coming from me, if you're watching my videos, I'm assuming you're like me. Yeah, we're not made for that. We're too special. They want to keep you in that little box. The only few boxes, I'm not even good for no box. I'm not even gonna use an analogy, but I'm just thinking of this little square screen that you see me in right now. I do like this box a little bit, but I'm bigger. I'll get there. I'm really going off on a tangent right now. I just like talking. Temper tantrums. Being an adult. I feel like a lot of me right now, like dealing with all this stuff at the same time, all this new stuff, and like just rushing all the time. I feel like I'm rushing through a lot of things because things are so new and just changing and happening so fast. Like, I know I'm not the only one feeling like this. I know I'm not the only one feeling all this energy, and I heard somebody call it the jitters earlier. I know I'm not the only one. But the things that have really been keeping me afloat is, like, I journal every day, at least 3 pages. Really helps, just a little brain dump, because if it keeps like staying in me, I know I might start throwing up. Try and get my water. I try and get in the sun when I can. I try and move my body. Like this, I'm not perfect. I try and read a little bit every day and listen to something outside of my family or outside of what I know, because you only know what you know. Your family only can tell you what they know. So you kind of got to go find someone who has the life that you want to talk to you about how they got there and what helped them and what challenges they faced and stuff. Like, that's why I love me a podcast, and I love the age that we are in of the internet connection. You have access to literally everything at your fingertips. I heard someone call this the connected age, and I really like that. I don't know if that's the real term for the age we're living in right now, but I really resonate with that, because anything can happen. You can become a millionaire off your phone right now if you really wanted to pick it up and do it. And I do. That's what I'm doing right now. So stuff like that. I take my vitamins, and I have noticed a difference in my winters over the last 2 years. Like, I've been taking vitamins. I got this one probably for about at least 6 months, maybe. Yeah, at least 6 months now of me taking vitamins on the regular. Is maybe like, I would say 6 out of 7 days of the week, 5 to 7 days a week, because I'm not perfect. Sometimes I forget to take my supplements. I haven't been able to get into the gym. I don't even pay for a gym membership right now. Full transparency, if you ever quit your job with no backup plan, you're probably gonna lose everything. And you just have to be okay with that. I am okay with that, but it was a risk I was willing to take, and I'm doing my best to get back on my feet. I'm not perfect. I believe in God's plan though, and I will be your testimony that you will be fine. You do not have to keep showing up and humiliating yourself. You are worth more than that $15 an hour, $17 an hour, that tip if you're a server. You are worth more than all of that, working your butt off. Don't even get me started on being a server and like how hard you work for the money that you make. You make a little more maybe than you know, a McDonald's worker might, but in the long run, you know, humans weren't really made for that job. You know, this country was built on entrepreneurship and everybody was a business owner. I read a book about that recently, and it wasn't until the businesses got so big that we needed employees. So now they're starting to teach you how to be an employee at school. That's all they do, is teach you how to be an employee. And I am so glad that I never listened. I'm so glad that, because I used to second guess myself that not going to college was the right thing, was the wrong thing, because I'm not in college right now, but like, not that it is the wrong thing, but what I'm doing was, I was feeling like it is the wrong thing of not digging into college immediately. And you know, I could have had it out the way already. I'm 21. I've been graduated for almost 4 years. May will be 4 years. So I would have been getting, a lot of people in my grade are getting their bachelor's right now. But I was struggling with that. But honestly, like, you know, I'm not going to be $90,000 in debt either. And that's not fair for them to do that to y'all at all. It's not fair, but they are going to keep doing it. And it's a scam. It's a scam. If college is free, go. I love education. If it is free, go. If it's cheap, go. Or invest in yourself. If you've got the money, like if I could pay for college in full, sure. To become an expert in something, sure. That's not really what I want right now. And if I'm wrong, that's my mistake. You guys can prove me wrong. We'll see in a few years. We'll see in a few years. You know, I'm just gonna keep singing every day. I'm gonna keep learning all the skills that I want to learn and focus on what I want to learn, what's important to me, you know. Dogs, fitness, music. Those are my big three. My mission, really health over fitness, because like, is fitness, health, same thing, health and fitness? Dogs, animals, all animals, and music, la música, all aspects of all those things. I really care about that. And they have impacted me so much that I want to impact them so much. In turn, we are all little vessels of God. We're all little pieces of God on this earth, which is beautiful. So I think where I am meant to be, I am. Everything happens for a reason. I'm blessed to have this platform. I'm blessed to have this voice. And I love that every day, you know, I get a little better. I get a little smarter. Even if it's a failure, there's no such thing as really failure, right? It's just research. It's just trial and error. I think A$AP Rocky said that. Failure is just research. A lot of people say that though. To see what you can do better next time. You know, you're never gonna start from scratch twice. So you're gonna learn from experience of what to do next time. And that's where failure comes in. And that's why we say, oh, thank you. Now I know what to do next. Now I know what to do next time. I'm scared that my video is gonna cut off soon, so I'm gonna try and wrap it up. But I suggest that you guys treat yourself like plants, treat yourself like you treat your pet or a partner or whatever it takes. We're walking equations, and just keep trying every day of seeing what works for you, what doesn't, for you to get to your feeling like your best self. You know, I have a list of things that I do every day or need to do every day, and it's okay if I don't get down that whole list. But I try and check some things off every day, and like it's the basics, my a shower, my vitamins, my supplements, whatever you take, your meds. I try and get a deep breath outside once a day, because I have dogs. I have to go outside every day. So sometimes when I'm stuck in this recycled air house, I don't even realize how I'm feeling, and I just go get a deep breath outside. I try and pray every day. I listen to frequencies and meditation music and Tibetan singing bowls, you know, just like anything that makes you feel good, even if you aren't as perfect as you want to be. I'm sure you're doing way better than you think you are when you focus on the good. Just love yourself, man. Treat yourself like a plant. Water. Did you get enough water? Did you get enough sun? And plants, I love how they can kind of hold on to it, even if they have been a little neglected. If you have neglected yourself, your body will let you know. Listen to your body. If you're feeling sick, if you're feeling tired, It's letting you know you're pushing yourself too much. Everybody go look up Crya Julia Cameron. I'm sure you've experienced one. And then after that, buy The Artist's Way and do that, because it changed my life. And if you're familiar with that, please comment your story and your journey down below. I wish I documented the first time that I did it a little more. I think I talked about it some on here, but Dochi is the one who inspired me, and she documented every week. Oh, just so beautiful. I love her. But, you know, pay attention to your dreams. Do not give up on them. Do not squash them. I believe in you. I believe in you, and I know you can get where you want to go. You just gotta put your mind to it, man. Do not give up, and do not listen to others who say you can't. That's the devil right there. And I'm not even Christian, but that's the devil right there. If they telling you not to follow your dreams, yeah, tell them we'll see. We'll see where we end up. Keep pushing for that little person inside of you who needs to hear it, who needs a hug, and who needs just talk. Oh, I could keep going forever. But this was fun. I hope you guys have a beautiful Friday. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. Have a beautiful weekend. I hope you tell yourself you love yourself every day. I hope you know you're the shit. And I hope you know you smell good, you look good, you taste good, you sound good. And give yourself a hug. Give yourself a pat on the back. And man, we'll see where we go in the next few years, man. Take care of the days. Take care of the minutes. The years will take care of themselves. So keep being beautiful. I'll see you guys next time.